Good morning, all of you. We have been talking on many soft skills, many things which are needed for to become successful, to become achievers, dream big, focus, goal setting, positiveness, positive attitude, all these teachings, all these things we learn. Now, we will learn the teachings of great personalities. So today we are taking up teachings of Lord Swami Vivekanand. Swamiji was commonly named as Narendra Dutt, Naren Dutt. He was born in 1863 and died in 1902. Very short-lived, less than 40 years. He was a great Hindu spiritual leader and reformer in India, who attempted to combine Indian spirituality and complemented one another. In 1893, he appeared in Chicago as a spokesman for Hinduism at World Parliament of Religions and so captivated the assembly. He was described as an orator by divine right and undoubtedly the greatest figure at the parliament. स्वामी जी जब शिकागो में जैसी स्पीच चालू की इन्होंने, he started with the words brothers and sisters, and the entire hall, parliamentary hall, they stood up, clapped. This English people hated Swamiji initially because of his dress. He was wearing dhoti of sannyasi and all that. Laughed at him initially, and his talk was kept at the last so that people will be bored. But when he started with the word brothers and sisters, won the hearts of all parliamentaries. And his speech, which was meant initially for 10-15 minutes, lasted for more than 1.5 hours. Every clapping, speechless. That was the greatness we achieved, and all the newspapers in Europe, America, everywhere described him as the greatest orator. His teachings, one of the first and important teaching is believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. If you have faith or trust in yourself, you'll be successful. If you don't believe in yourself, you'll never be successful. You cannot achieve any goals or success if you don't believe in yourself. So you have to believe in yourself. You have to say yourself that you are the strongest, you are the greatest, you are the best, and you can do it. That is the best thing which everybody should know. All the powers in the universe are already ours. It is we who have put up our hands before our eyes. If you could keep your hand in front of your eyes, it is darkness. So believe in yourself. You are the strongest. You need to believe yourself first. Empower every human being into realizing the potential. You are different. It doesn't mean that you are wrong. In flowing river water, if fish dies, it flows with that water current. But a living fish, it will travel against that water current and survive. So it's the correct. You have to become the best version of yourself. When you are imbibing good qualities, good habits, you take the experience and failures into consideration, improve daily, then you become a best version. So whenever any action is planned, if you implement that plan properly, improvise that plans, improvise your actions, improvise your deeds, do good, speak good, accept positive attitude, you will improve yourself day by day, month by month, and year by year. and a day will not be far here when you will be the best version of yourself. Learn everything that is good from others. Bring it in. Propagate the idea of individuality. There are certain moralistic codes to which everyone should adhere, but that does not mean one should blindly follow this thing. If your leader says that you have to jump into water, you should not do that. You should not blindly follow anybody, but try to get good qualities of any person, good things about any person, good positive thoughts from any person. You have to develop that attitude of positivity, imbibe good qualities, and be best version of yourself. Be courageous to face the trouble. If you feel afraid of anything, always turn around and face it. Never think of running away. When Thomas Alva Edison experimented for 1,000 times, then only invention was possible. If you would have given up, the bulb could not be even invented. So likewise, never give up. All successful people, Elon Musk, to take into consideration, Google personality, Sundar Pichai, or Narayan Murthy, or every successful personalities, they never give up. There were success as well as failures, but they improved their version. They believe in themselves and continued their work. So even there are good things, there are bad things. There will be success, there will be failures. Never be distracted. Never be disappointed from the failures. Learn, improvise, and you will achieve the things. So be courageous to face the troubles. One needs to be strong enough to sail through the bad days for the good ones to come. You have to be persistent. You have to be consistent. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. जेव्हा एका ग्राउंड मध्ये तुम्ही बॉल ड्रिप करत येता गोल पर्यंत फेलियर्स राहतील, तुम्ही स्टॉप नाही होत, but time will not be far when you will achieve goal. So arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached. Not to give up on the face of inconvenience. Have the potential to overcome any hurdles. Keep trying. You will reach your goal one day or the other. You need to struggle to grow. Survival of the fittest, you know. Struggle for existence, you know. These are the examples from evolution. So in a day, when you don't come across any problems, you can be sure that you are on the wrong pathway. This Swamiji told. In everything comes easy to you, then you will never reach your maximum potential. Difficulties are there. Hardness is there. You have to improvise yourself. You have to cross these barriers. You have to cross this obstacle. You have to learn new things, understand the true essence of life and your own potential, and you will cross over that barriers. Arrive at the truest and best version of yourself. If you struggle, you will grow. If you grow, you will lead to your goals. You will achieve success. These are the teachings of Swami Vivekanand. Real happiness comes from being selfless. The great secret of true success, of true happiness is this: the man or woman who asks for no return, the perfectly unselfish person, is the most successful. Not to focus on their own goals, own gains for other values. If you are giving, if you are donating, do it generously. Don't expect something in return. That will be bribing yourself. If you involve yourself in selfless acts of kindness, you will reach the sense of happiness, which will be immeasurable, and you will always be happy. You have to introspect yourself. The importance of self-introspection. Talk to yourself once a day, otherwise you may miss the meeting an intelligent person in the world. As Swamiji said, believe in yourself, trust in yourself, improve your version and do have a better version, best version of yourself. So for doing this, you have to question yourself. You have to talk to yourself, because you are the strongest person on this world. You are the most intellectual. You are the intelligent person. So meet at least once. We all need to follow at every wake of our life. Whatever you do in your life should be at peace with yourself. You need to self introspect, not only know what you really want from your life, but to analyze yourself and find scope and keep understanding your innermost desires. So, self introspection is very essential to be happy, to achieve the success. Honesty is the best policy. Swami Vivekanand was very honest person. He had no fear. And I will tell you one just example, that once in a train when he was traveling in Europe, the English person hated Swamiji. When Swamiji was asleep, he threw his Swamiji's boot outside the railway train. उनका जूता फेंक दिया बाहर ट्रेन के. स्वामी जी ने देख लिया, लेकिन नींद का बहाना किया. थोड़ी देर के बाद वो अंग्रेज वो भी सो गया. When that Englishman slept, he had put his hat and overcoat. Swamiji took a revenge. He threw that hat and overcoat outside the train. Then that अंग्रेज जब उठ के खड़ा हो गया, बोला मेरा कोट कहाँ गया, मेरी हैट कहाँ गई. स्वामी जी was very honest. Swami ji told that both of your belongings has gone to search my boots. मेरे जूते ढूंढने गए वो दोनों चीजें. अंग्रेज को बराबर उत्तर दिया. So that was the greatness, that was the honesty of this person. He was fearless. He never had any panic, and he was honest. Don't twist the facts or lie in order to lead the easier life. The only way to live the life is through walking a path founded on the grounds of honesty. All creations are uh, of God are born equal. So he preached that there should be no indiscrimination. No indiscrimination between any religion, caste, gender, sex. All people, soul has no sex. It is neither a male or not nor female. It is the only body that sex exists. So therefore, we should not have any discrimination. We should not have any differences. So Swamiji preached all this and told people not to have any discrimination in between. As a social reformer, he stood for the rights of women and lower caste and strongly advocated their positions to the society. Swamiji taught us empathy, importance of empathy towards the fellow beings. We should be empathetic towards others. We should see how the other person will think of me through your own way. कभी भी कोई एक्ट करने के पहले ये सोचो कि दूसरे के जगह पे मैं रहता तो कैसे होता. Be happy, make others happy. If others are happy, you will always be happy. If others are not happy, you will never be happy. So long as billions live in hunger and ignorance, I hold every man and traitor who, having educated at their expense, pays not the least heed to them. It is our moral duty to see that all people around us gets food, shelter. The nature of the world is decided by humans who reside in it. It is our moral duty. We are the parents of the environment. We are parents of the nature. We are parents of the trees. We are parents of the wildlife, and we should take their care also. If our surrounding is happy, we will be happy. So if the humanity is empathetic towards one another and believes in working of well-being of others, then the world would be kinder towards us. Be humble and helpful towards our fellow human beings and help those who are actually in need. That's the importance of empathy towards the fellow being. So if you are empathetic, you will always be happy. If you express your gratitude, you will always be happy. That is the inner side of happiness, which Swamiji taught us. One more example I would like to quote here before finishing the talk. That is, once an English lady came to Swamiji and said, I want to marry you. Swamiji asked, why you want to marry me? There are so many males here. That lady answered, I want a son like you. Then again Swamiji said, what is the necessity to marry? The lady again and again told, I want a son like you. Swamiji told, if we marry, we will have a son. And who will guarantee that that son will be like me or you? No one can guarantee. So you accept me as a son and I will accept you as a mother. That was the moral. See this man. And that lady also accepted the same formula, and she was really very happy, and she was just like her mother. So that's the greatness, that's the teaching, and immediately that lady followed. Best wishes. Thank you all of you.